What's up, everyone? It's your boy Infrared. Welcome to the Scott Report, and today I'm bringing you a manga review of One Piece chapter 819. This chapter picks up where last week left off with Momonosuke's father being revealed that he was one of the Roger Pirates. So just like Raleigh, Shanks, and Buggy, he was on the ship that was at Raftel back when Roger found the One Piece, which explains why Doflamingo and Caesar wanted Momonosuke and why they captured him to begin with and wanted to take him to Kaido. So we get a little bit more clarification about his importance if we didn't figure that out already. But as I said last week, it would have been tragic because the knowledge of Raftel was not passed down to Momonosuke or his family when Odin died, or before he died rather. And we've seen how far the Minks would go to keep a secret. So knowing that, also as Zoro pointed out, it would have been really bad if they would have got captured and the Straw Hats wouldn't have saved Momonosuke and Kinemon and his crew at that time. Kinemon goes on to explain that Odin did not want them to carry the burden of knowing where the One Piece was, or rather where Raftel was, because that secret was not passed down. Again, we learned this last week. So it seems like Odin went out like a warrior with that. He wanted to keep that for himself just so his people wouldn't have to deal with someone hunting them down and trying to find out the information. I hope before One Piece ends that we get to meet some more of the Roger Pirates that we don't know about, and hopefully we get a flashback to see what type of things that they did and type of things that they went to. I think that would be really good to see one day, is maybe just have not exactly a Roger Pirates arc, but maybe just an episode or two about what they did back then and refined in the One Piece. I hope we get that in an episode in the anime at least, or we get that in the manga, because One Piece doesn't do fillers. So back to the story though. Before Odin died, he had one more request, and that was to open the borders to the Wano country, which is huge. Here we go, people. It looks like things are finally moving to the next destination. For one, I can't wait to get to Wano. I have a strong feeling in Wano we're going to learn more about Zoro there. He's too strong. He's too beastly not to have a backstory or some type of connection to something important for him just to be the beast that he is. How can he do all this stuff and he doesn't have a devil fruit? I think he's one of the rare people in the series that's just this beastly, besides Sanji, that doesn't have a devil fruit ability. Wano hype. I can't wait for that. And what's the better way to go to the island of Wano than with the person who wants to be the strongest swordsman that the world's ever seen? Razo reveals that by killing the shogun of the Wano country, justice can be served for Odin, because we find out that the Wano country is under control by the current shogun and Kaido together, and they're working together to oppress the people there. So the samurai, the Minks are they're combined, and even though they are combined, they don't have enough strength to take down everybody that's in Wano. And when they were attacked by Jack and his crew and Kaido's people, you saw that they were pretty much beaten down because they were weakened by the poison that Caesar had put out in the island as well. So knowing this, they asked the Straw Hats for their assistance, and Luffy just replies, "No." Usopp's freaking out. Frankie's freaking out. Nami, she's kind of chill about it, but Luffy has a reason for why he said no. Luffy pretty much told Momonosuke, you're a ruler. Even though you're a kid, you need to man up. Be a king and ask me like a man. See, when Luffy reacts to something so nonchalantly, or he sounds like he's being an idiot or being a doofus, 9 times out of 10 he has a reason for it. He wants Momonosuke to pretty much take ownership of being who he is in his lineage. He wants Momonosuke to stand up, be a man, grow up. 9 times out of 10, whenever Luffy does something like this, he has a good reason. Look at back when he declined to have the fleet. It wasn't because, he didn't want anything to do with them. It's because he wants to make his path on his own. He wants to be the king of the pirates of his own. So in that sense, he was like, I don't want a fleet. You guys can help me, but I don't want to be a fleet. So basically the same type of thing he was trying to instill in the Momonosuke by telling him, take control no matter how old you are. Stand up, be a man. Kaido killed your mother and father. He took your country. Declare that you want to defeat him and ask me like a man, and then I'll help you. So you can't be mad at Luffy for that. Once that's done though, Luffy agrees to help Momonosuke and the rest, and now we have a new alliance, folks, the Ninja-Pirate-Mink Alliance. That's crazy. Luffy says we're friends now, so now that we're friends, you don't have to bow your head to me. I mean, you know how Luffy is with his friends and his people. He'll ride out for you. And now that they have an alliance, he extends his hand to Momonosuke and says, don't worry, I got this. I'll take care of Kaido for you. So now they're heading back to the goal. Luffy's going to take Pekka with him to go get back Sanji. And Luffy, he says something really good about Sanji. He says Sanji's very strong. Sanji's worth 1,000 people. Clap it up for him. Clap it up for Sanji on that. I mean, I can't wait for my boy to finally get some shine. For us to get back to Sanji and we can see how strong he really is. Can't wait to see him in action. Oda says it's going to be this year, and I'm definitely pumped about it. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much where the chapter ends. The very last page or so, we get back to Jack and his crew heading back towards Zoe. His crew is now aware that the minks are about that life. They're savage. They're out there. They'll fight you to the death. But they also realize that the minks are now weakened because of the gas and the fight that they had there when they was there. So the crew wants to go back and attack the minks again while they're down. They want to attack the minks and the samurais while they're down. But Jack also says, no, Jack's too savage for that. Savage Jack. He was like, why rush? Let's just kill the elephant. Wow. So this dude, he doesn't want to fight anymore. He just wants to get straight to it. Jack wants to take the whole thing down, which is crazy. And that's it, people. Let me know what you think about this chapter. Do you think Jack will succeed in killing Zonisha directly, who is the big elephant that's holding Zoe on his back? Are you ready to go to Wano? Are you ready for some of that Sanji hype? Because I know I am. I can't wait to see my boy back in action. We haven't seen him in a few weeks now, so it'll be hype when we do get back to him. So holler at me in the comments. Let me know. As always, thanks for tuning in. I mean, you guys could be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to be here with me, and I really appreciate that. If you like anything I had to say, make sure you drop a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. This is your boy Infrared with the Scout Report. See you soon.